Well, hello there, folks, and welcome to my Lakeland holiday, which is in the southern part of the Lake District. And here I am in a caravan again, and it's a deluxe caravan, which means you get a very small balcony. and we look around, we'll walk up the stairs and see this wonderful balcony I paid for, which will only allow one seat outside. And oh, for goodness sake, who's that on the seats?
Hello there, pal. I have brought a furry friend with me.
Hello there, mister. Have you got the cheese? It's not a holiday unless you've got the cheese.
So day one, I decided to explore the campsite because Lakeland is really big. And it has a lot of facilities. So here we see the main entrance, the traditional fish and chip shop. Well, that's very important to me. And as we look around, we see the local shop and the burger bar and quite a few other things like the swimming pools over on the right. And we look further into the campsite and we see the luxury caravans. These are like owner caravans. They even come with optional ducks. Yeah, and here we have a sort of outside bar area and also a little lake with boats. And this is a really luxurious caravan owners area, and they're very expensive indeed. And these boats out there, you can hire them. So you see people out there on the boards. Maybe they're getting bored, I don't know. Had to put that one in. And also these pedalo swans, as you'll see in a minute. And what was also happening was there was a lot of skydiving going on, which is just outside of the park, and sometimes the parachutists nearly land in it. So day two, I decided to take the long walk to the pub, and this meant going along the country roads full of animals, insects and beasties. Yeah, it was quite nice music while I was walking along, and I had no idea who was singing it. Yeah, I was getting very tired. It was a really hot day. And you can see all the country fields round about us. And here we are at the Cartmel Pudding Factory. Aye, they make the toffee pudding there, and you can go into the visitor centre and buy some. So tasty. And here I was going to turn up to the right to the country lane, heading towards the pub in the long distance. And here's the wee horses, you know, they're sitting there looking at us, looking for an apple, which I didn't have, unfortunately. I bet you thought those horses would start singing. I just told that one to move its neck with the beat. You could tell the music was getting spooky, so I was wondering if it was to do with that wheelie bin, but no, as I looked into the field, I could see one of these crop circles. No, they could be highly dangerous, because usually that means there's UFOs and aliens, and I've dealt with them before on another holiday, and I managed to save the world, so I'm going to have to go in.
Caledonian Cole, do not go into that field. It's far too dangerous. You are frightening poor Speedy.
Help, my Bob, the aliens might get us. Oh no, oh no.
Yes, stay out.
Do not go in there. The aliens might get us all and I'm too young to die. I still have lots of cheese to eat.
Yes, I'm going in. And it's definitely a genuine crop circle because I can feel the tingling in my feet and it's going straight right up my trossachs. And what are you guys doing in the field? I thought you were too frightened to come in.
We were too frightened to stay in the lane, so we decided to come in and stay next to you.
Well, why you got the cheese?
When I get worried, I start munching on this old cheese I keep in my pocket. It must only be about a month old.
Well, I'm going to explore the rest of this field in case UFOs do appear. Oh no! Oh no, there's two of them! Two of these UFOs! Oh, I've got to sort this out. Got to sort it out now. How can I do it? Let me think. You have to give them a peace offering. We need to give them a piece of something. What have you got there? You got that old mouldy cheese. Give me a loan it, will you? I'm going to give these UFO guys the cheese. Oh, it's smelling. Oh, it's horrible stuff. Yeah. Oh. Oh well. We better get out of here, guys, before the men in black turn up. So, let's continue down the lane. We'll get to the pub. Aye, so we get into the village where the Pheasant Inn is, and you can see the Pheasant Inn in the distance. We're nearly at that pub. I can smell the fish and chips from here. So here we are in the pub garden, and I've got my lovely fish and chips and my pint of beer. And here's you guys here. Did you enjoy the journey?
Well, it was okay except for that alien attack.
And that old cheese that Speedy had was a bit rough.
Talking about cheese, can you order me some up? Because I gave you my old mouldy cheese and I saved the world, didn't I?
Okay, Speedy, I'll order you up some cheese. Well, here we are in day 3 and we're going to visit the town of Grange-over-Sands, which is a few miles away. I was going to park near the promenade along the waterfront and walk into the town. So here is my smart car and I've got the roof off and the sun is out and the roads are quiet and we're driving along and we're singing a song. So my caravan buddies decided they weren't coming with me on this trip because they said it'd be far too boring. And maybe it will be. So here we are at the cricket grounds and I parked my smart car at the top of that street. And as we look down into the fields, we see the railway line and the seafront. And we're going to go through the tunnel in a minute. Here's the tunnel. I cut down in the video because I'd like 40 minutes of this video and I don't think you lot could stand it and would end up shooting yourself, so I cut it down a bit. So here we see Morecambe Bay and it's highly dangerous, really dangerous. You know, the mud flats out there, it's like quicksand and you don't want to walk out there or you won't be seen again. So here's the old disused Lido swimming pool. They're spending 6.8 million to do it up, but I only saw a few bob getting spent on it when I walked by. So, there's a train, a bit of excitement, yeah. And there's a few of these wooden statues as you walk along, and quite exciting, you know. Makes your heart beat a little bit. Well, I was looking out on these mud flats and I suddenly saw a red object. And it was one of the red boys, and I could see something was on them, and it could be a person out there. I better go out and save them. So I put on a life preserver and headed out.
Thank goodness, here comes someone at last to save us. It's been over 100 years and we are very thirsty.
Oh, for goodness sake, they're ghosts. They're ghosts. Ah, well, may as well keep them happy with some dead man finger rum. Ha 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 ha. And I'll leave them to it.
Thank you, kind sir. We are so happy you helped us.
Arr, shiver me timbers.
So how come these pirates always say shiver me timbers? Ha 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 ha. So here we are at the railway station near the end of the promenade, and it was built in, where's that bit of paper? 1857, and I wonder if the train's still running time. As we look around, we're going to go through the tunnel and get into the town and see the park. And here's the park itself. Yeah, but it's a nice park. Lovely sunny day. And here's some more of the wildlife. You know, they're just strolling around. And they don't seem to be bothered much by the tourists. They just get out of the way. And here we are in the main street, and we're looking at the Victorian arcade, which has a sort of canopy over the shops. And back in Victorian times, this would have been hoaching with tourists. But as you can see today, it's pretty quiet. Well, except for that guy drinking coffee and cake. And there's quite a few nice shops around. And there's a smart car. Oh, Jesus, silver, it could be mine. Oh no, come back, come back. And here we are in the sort of main part of the town, very busy at the roundabout. We see the clock tower chiming at us that it's time to go, and we have to leave this boring town. Well, at least the ghosts made it a bit more interesting.
Caledonian Cole, are we really going on a skydiving trip?
I don't want to jump, I would rather eat cheese.
Well, here we are again on a long walk, but we reached the skydive centre and we're heading in, and we're on the plane, and we're at 15,000 feet and we're all ready to skydive.
I'm not ready to skydive, I don't want to die.
Who said that? Stand up and tell me. Be a man. Don't be a mouse. I see Speedy and Mousy already on the wing, ready to jump. Yeah. Okay. I'm going on to the wing. I'll show you what an expert skydiver can do.
Hi there, Caledonian Cole. Are you all ready to jump?
Yes, I am ready.
I'd rather he jumped than me. If he is the expert, does he know that he's not wearing a parachute?
Do not tell him, as he is the expert.
Oh no, I can hear an alien laugh.
My alien friend said that the smelly cheese was fantastic. I want some of that smelly cheese.
Hey Speedy, have you got any of that smelly cheese handy?
No, it's all done, mister. I don't have any left.
Well, it's a good job I landed in the only open-air swimming pool for miles around.
Caledonian Cole, we are glad you are back.
Yes, I have nice new cheese thanks to your fridge.
Well, as usual, I had my fish and chips. And here is the lovely music that went with the video. And I did my 3D computer modelling. Bye for now.